Summer's here and competition is heating up on the field and in the kitchen.
We're here at Tasty showing you 2 takes on the Tailgate favorite, potato salad.
For you and a guest taste tester to decide which one of ours is best. Hello everyone, my name is Alessi. I'm an influencer content creator and a big time home chef.
And I'm Chris Valdez. I'm a foodie, Latino, and I am hungry.
Same. I am making a sort of whipped potato salad croquette. All my favorite types of potato varieties into one little bite.
And I'm making a Cuban-style potato salad. And it's nothing fancy, but it is filled with that beautiful home comfort that I grew up with. And I can't wait for you and everyone else to try it.
Let's go get our stuff.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with my potato salad. And obviously, I think the star of the dish is the potatoes. So I'm gonna peel some potatoes.
Right.
You know, there's no really secret here.
I do have some potatoes here that are boiled and peeled, and then I'm just gonna be seasoning them because I'm making like croquettes. I'm gonna fry them, so
Now,
I'm gonna season them first.
I'm cutting like a medium dice on these potatoes, and we want to make sure that they're like evenly cut. I don't like when my potato salad is like little chunks of potatoes, so I think this is a nice bite-sized potato size right there.
I feel like everyone, or most people, really do enjoy potatoes, and there's so many different types of ways to make them, whether they're fried, baked, potato salad. But I think for me, I wanted to combine flavor and texture. I feel like with potato salad, there's tons of traditional ways to do it, and I decided I wanted a croquette as the base, and then I was gonna put whipped potato salad on top.
Ooh.
You get the cold, the warm, you get the crispy and the smooth, kind of like a whole potato experience. Why? Because why not, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start boiling my potatoes. I have some hot water. We're gonna add a little bit of kosher salt. And how much salt do we add? I don't know, but we're just gonna add some salt, and then we're gonna add our potatoes. And these are gonna cook for about 20 minutes or until fork tender. So now we're gonna start with our bacon. What I love about the bacon aspect of this potato salad is that it's gonna add a nice crunch. So I don't know about you, but I love texture in my food, crunch. That's all my bacon, and yes, I'm using all of it.
Yummy. So for my croquette, kind of just went with typical seasonings that would go inside. But the cheese is not always like a typical staple for a croquette, I feel like. But I'm using like sharp white cheddar because I feel like it just cuts with potatoes so well and gives that like just like fun potato flavor, cheesy potato flavor that everybody loves. You know? I've been cooking like my whole life, but just from like my parents. So my mom and my grandma were the ones who typically were cooking all the traditional meals that I grew up eating. I'm from Ghana. Grew up eating so much Ghanaian cuisine and just learning food through that. There was nothing I would be afraid of trying. So I started getting interested in cooking for myself and for friends and stuff. And that's just kind of how it's gone about.
Similar, I grew up in a family restaurant. So
awesome.
Food has always just been part of, you know, our family, my DNA. And mom always took the time to answer all of my questions. She would let me try, she would let me help her. Cooking is just something that has been part of just who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start making the croquettes, so I'm just gonna start shaping them, which is pretty simple. It's not anything complicated, you know, just a little round ball.
Right.
And then you flatten it.
I'm excited to try this. Okay, my bacon seems right about done. I want to make sure it's crispy. Yes, that looks perfect.
Okay, my croquettes are shaped, and I am now going to make my actual potato salad, quote unquote, but it's gonna be like a whipped version, so it's gonna be a little bit smoother than I think a typical potato salad.
Nice, and what's going in there?
Typical seasonings, I'm gonna put dill, chives, mayo, eggs, I love eggs, mustard, pickles, and just mix it up. So I'd say a very traditional potato salad like combination.
It doesn't look true. It looks like it's a kicked up traditional.
A little kicked up, you know, it's the
Kicked up,
paprika.
yeah, like flavorful, yeah. I am gonna cut some red onions, and then I'm gonna cut my chives, and then I'm also gonna cut my eggs.
Do you guys have much experience tailgating or like supporting sporting events? What are your guys' favorite sports to watch?
I actually grew up in a sports family in the sense that like we grew up playing a lot of sports, me and my brother, and then I grew up with parents who are very sports heavy in terms of watching. So I grew up watching the NBA. I love gymnastics during the Olympics and stuff like that. And then soccer or football is huge in my family. It's not huge for me. I don't care that much about soccer, but my family does. So I adjacently spent a lot of time watching soccer as well, but not really tailgating. More so either we'd be at home or we'd go to the game itself.
So I'm a little open-minded with sports. I'll watch anything, here and there. The reason I say I like sports in general is because anytime you do a sports event, what is their food? So then it's my excuse to just eat the night away or the day away. So obviously I'm always rooting for USA. But I'm Latino, so I'm always rooting for any Latino place because as a Latino, I feel like we're supporting each other always. So
Absolutely.
If it's Argentina, if it's Mexico, if it's Colombia, I'm down for it.
For the World Cup specifically, Ghana has somehow made it to the next round. It's been really exciting just like watching them and seeing them like progress. So that's been a lot of fun. My parents were actually just at the game the other day. Ooh. They were losing their minds. It was so funny. Yeah, so I'm rooting for them. And then of course, the US, I hope they win something. I don't know.
I feel like that's us in the US. We hope we win something. There, I cut up my little egg wedges here. So I have my red onion, I have my chives, I have my potato wedges, and then obviously our little bacon.
I'm chopping up these eggs. I'm gonna put them in here, and then I'm gonna kind of immersion everything together.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna now dredge my croquettes in flour, egg, and panko, and then I'm going to fry them off camera. All right, we're back, and if I'm being honest with you guys, I have all my stuff here, but I did run out of time just a little bit, so the Tasty team was so kind and they fried these croquettes for me. And just like, take a gander at these, like they're so gorgeous. So I really appreciate that from the Tasty team. If I get a little extra point from that, I'm gonna make sure they know it was because of them. But yeah, what's next for you?
I'm just gonna start assembling my potato salad, and it's just like layers of flavor and love.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one of these beautiful croquettes, and then you're essentially just piping it out. So I feel like I kind of like doing it in a dollop formation, so you kind of get the beginnings of it, and then you just build it up in a swirl. And then you just have a bunch of them, and then you garnish, and then it's a cute little potato bite.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna start assembling my salad here.
Okay.
So I have my potatoes that are fork tender. And the beauty of this potato salad, you could eat it cold or you could eat it hot. And just make sure you drain those potatoes.
Right.
Like this. And then the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil,
Yummy.
the red wine vinegar. We're gonna sprinkle a little salt. We're gonna add our bacon. Some of that bacon oil is gonna add extra flavor. We're gonna drizzle just a little on top. We don't want to shower, just a little. We're gonna add our eggs, little egg here.
These are like sprinkles. Pickled mustard seeds. Have you ever had those before?
What does that add? Like a little?
Just a little pop
umami?
of flavor, because mustard's like bitter a little bit.
My last step, I always add something green to my
You
dish.
gotta. I
Yes.
feel like it finishes it off. It makes it look extra pretty. Everything is looking so fantastic.
We did it.
We did this,
We
man.
did it.
Like, this is gorgeous. We got eggs, bacon, onion, the potato, everything seamless together. And what's really unique is there's no mayo in this, correct?
No mayo.
No mayo at all.
Which nothing wrong with mayo. but
Absolutely.
No mayo in this
So I'm
one.
really excited to try that because that'll be a different take on it.
And let me just say, this is the sexiest potato salad I've ever seen.
Right,
It
you
has
know?
texture, it has creaminess, it has little pops of mustard seed, and I'm so excited to try this.
All right, well, we have our surprise taste tester, so.
Ooh, I wonder who it is.
The applause.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm really excited to have some super delicious potato salad. So which one should I try first?
I'm very hungry, so I'd like to try hers first.
Okay, let's do it.
Get 'em
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, friends.
That's really good. I love the crunch on the outside and how it's soft on the inside. So you kind of get this like softness with it, but this is really nice. Having potato salad with fried potato, I've never had it that way. It's really good. I do love that.
So this is the second salad. It's my Cuban-style potato salad. I forgot my egg.
Very
That's so
delicious.
good.
Each of the flavors gets to shine, but they mix together so well that like there's no part of you that can be like, oh, it's missing a little this or it's missing that. It's like, it's the perfect blend of everything together.
It's really light for such large potato pieces too, and they're kind of cooked perfectly through. They're soft. I like the big pieces of bacon too, so you don't need to like put too much salt in because the bacon is really salty with it.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Thank you.
So this is actually really difficult if I am actually to choose between these two dishes because they're just so different. So if I'm back in college in a parking lot tailgating, I have to choose this dish. It's
Thank you.
It's the transformation of a potato salad into finger food that I would just, I mean, you eat 5 of them and you're like, oh, I don't have any room for like a brat or something, you know what I mean? So I thought that this was just the winner today with flavor, the context, and then also just the transformation of it is super ingenious.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, yay!
Thank you guys.
What did she win?
A potato. I bring you a potato.
I always wanted this.
Now you can make a few more because
Yes!
this one's mine.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
For you, sir.
Okay, well, if you claimed it, I won't have it. But I think I still have 2 bites of the other one.
Right.
Let us know what you want to see next. Let us know in the comments. We'll see you next time.